Wir gehen rein in das neue JxmyHighroller Video. Da habe ich schon die ganze Zeit drauf gewartet, Digga. Irgendwie ist mir das die ganze Zeit entfallen. Wir gehen mal rein. The odds of this happening are 1 in 12,728,144. Ne? Wir gucken mal, was er damit meint.
Ever witnessed in an NBA game. Maybe a crazy game winner, a big man who never takes threes knocking down the long ball, possibly a wild stat line from an individual player. Maybe it's Shaquille O'Neal tearing down an entire hoop in the middle of a game. That's probably up there. What about Stephen Curry going up for a dunk? The man hasn't dunked in a game in over 4 years, and when he does attempt one, he is less likely to succeed than he is when he attempts a free throw. But what is the rarest thing to happen in an NBA game? Back in 1987, Larry Bird hit 2 game winners in the same game. The first one went in, but was waved off because his coach called a timeout right as he was releasing the ball, so it technically didn't count. But he's Larry Bird, so he just hits another one to ice the game for good. Not sure if that's ever happened before or since. Or what about Michael Jordan missing a dunk? An event like this was so rare that when it happened, opposing fans would celebrate like they just won an NBA championship. The league began keeping track of play-by-play data in Michael's last 4 seasons in the NBA. And in those last 4 seasons, MJ only missed 7 dunks, making it one of the rare sights in basketball. But what about a play so rare that it's only happened one time in the history of the NBA? A play that realistically shouldn't even be possible. Well, I think I found it.
And he's still up there with one more coming his way.
Oh, he just slammed down the board. He gets a technical. He might get thrown out. He does. It's over.
Welches Game geht's da?
Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. My brothers, summer is finally here and events are happening every day. Whether you're a baseball fan, a soccer fan, or you enjoy concerts and festivals, SeatGeek has all of your ticketing needs covered this season. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. And with over 70,000 events happening every single day on SeatGeek, the SeatGeek app in the purchase. The 4-point play, a rare moment in basketball that yields more points than any single shot ever could. Tough to pull off, but if you watch enough NBA basketball, you'll see plenty of these. But the 5-point play, now there's an occurrence that even the most avid basketball fans may have never seen in their entire lives. In fact, it's so rare that the NBA doesn't even keep track of the stat. In order to achieve a 5-point play, the stars must align, and a glitch in the matrix needs to occur at just the precise moment. And that's pretty much the only way to pull this thing off. Like in 2014, when the Clippers faced off against the Nuggets, and Ty Lawson pulled this off.
The reset of the shot clock. Lawson has to hoist. Foul call? Yes, and a chance for the 4-point.
That's 3.
That stops the clock. Or the yellow light comes on.
That's 4.
So it is a 5-point play.
Absolutely.
So it's 3, the 1, and the 1-10.
As soon as the foul is committed, this clock stops.
And yes, commentator, that's 5. But this isn't the only method in which a player can achieve a 5-point.
Also durch den Dreierwurf, ne, der halt gefoult wurde, durch den erstmal, weil der den nicht getroffen hat, 3 Freiwürfe, dann nochmal ein extra durch das End One, ne, also beziehungsweise bei der halt, ne, und nee, warte mal, was? Ach, Punkte, genau, der Dreier ging rein, ein extra für das End One und ein extra, weil es ein technisches gab, weil irgendeiner von dem Gegnerteam komische Sachen gesagt hat.
Play. Back in 2018, in a game featuring the Boston Celtics and the OKC Thunder, Kyrie Irving drew a foul on Russell Westbrook while shooting a 3. He hits the shot. Kyrie goes to the line and prepares to sink the extra point to secure the 4-point play. Except he misses it. And who needs 4 points when you can get 5? Without the ball ever changing possession, Kyrie Irving scored 5 straight points, completing the elusive 5-point play. Now, this is the extent to which I thought players could take these rare plays. If 4 points wasn't enough, 5 points in a single play is as many as you're ever gonna get. Or at least that's what I thought. After searching the internet for instances of 6 or even 7-point plays, I didn't find much. There's no database for these plays, they aren't officially recorded as any sort of meaningful stats, and the concept of a 6 or 7-point play can be interpreted in many different ways. Like this clip of Reggie Miller in the second round of the 1995 playoffs against the Knicks, where some fans say he executed one of the only complete 6-point plays in NBA history. The play starts when Reggie gets the ball on the perimeter and knocks down a 3. He then commits an act of violence on this poor guy, gets away with it, then steals one of the most dogshit inbound passes I've ever seen in my life, then hits another 3. Now, some may call this a 6-point play.
Ja, geht, Digga, weil Gegner waren in Possession, weil die hatten den
But
Ball.
it can't be. According to the NBA rulebook, a team is in possession of the ball when a player is holding, dribbling, or passing the ball. The moment Reggie hits this first 3, the Knicks grab the ball and attempt the inbounds pass, which immediately ends Pacers' possession. These 2 shots were taken on 2 separate plays. So this is not a true 6-point play. But what about a 7-point play? And I know what you're thinking, this isn't possible, but it is, and it's happened. An NBA team has actually scored 7 straight points without the ball ever leaving their possession. And out of all the games and players and moments that this could have taken place, it was pulled off in the NBA Finals. Last year, in Game 3 of the 2022 NBA Finals, the Warriors were trailing the Celtics 73-82 with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. The Celtics had all the momentum and were sitting on a comfortable lead. This, however, would not last long. With 5 minutes and 6 seconds left on the clock, Steph nails a 3-pointer and draws a shooting foul on Al Horford. But it's no ordinary shooting foul. Horford did not give Steph enough room to make a safe landing after his shot, so this foul was elevated to a flagrant foul, which means the Warriors are awarded a free throw.
Und nochmal durch das Flagrant Throw auch nochmal ein Extra.
And possession of the ball.
Also ist das einzig legitime 5-Point-Play, bis wir jetzt
So
was
Steph
gesehen haben.
steps up to the line and knocks down the extra point. That's 4. After the free throw, the Warriors still have possession, so they inbound the ball and scramble to get
Okay, doch kein Extra durch
an
Flagrant.
open look, but eventually the rock ends up in the hands of Otto Porter Jr. Keep in mind, we are still on the same singular possession that started with Steph's 3. Now, Otto didn't need...
Und sie sind auch noch, der Unterschied dabei ist, dass also jetzt bei dem Pacers-Play und dem Play, was jetzt gerade läuft, dass Boston nicht in Ballbesitz ist, weil die keinen Inbound hatten. Und weil man muss sagen, die Shotclock ist halt im Endeffekt, geht wieder ab 14 los nach dem Flagrant Foul. Also die haben halt nur eine 14 Sekunden Possession. Das zeigt nochmal ein bisschen mehr, dass sie halt in Possession bleiben.
...need to take this shot. There's still 12 seconds left on the clock. And, well, he's got 2 of the best shooters we've ever seen standing right behind him. But he pulls up anyways. And he drills it. In just
Deswegen mochte den auch echt, die Beine jetzt, Digga, der hat echt gut geholfen.
13 seconds of game time, the Warriors closed a near 9-point deficit to just 2, completing possibly the first and only 7-point play. But hold on a second. Did all of this truly take place in the same play or multiple plays? Well, you could certainly make the argument
Jetzt kommen wir nochmal auf die Analyse zu sprechen.
that this 3-pointer and this 3-pointer took place on 2 distinct, different plays. So what exactly is a play in the NBA? Well, to find a definitive ruling on the matter, I looked it up. And this didn't help. But regardless of how you define a play, the Golden State Warriors managed to score 7 points on 1 single possession without ever missing a shot. You may never see
Ja, aber wenn du danach gehst, Digga, dann musst du ja auch nach anderen Teams gehen, wenn die, weiß ich nicht, Tracy McGrady, als er da 13 Punkte im Endeffekt gemacht hat, dann kannst du auch sagen, dass eine Possession, weil die Gegner nicht einmal gepunktet haben.
anything like this again. And this, my friends, is where the line ends. This is where the possibilities of weird and unlikely circumstances all piling up into one play comes to an end. To score more than 7 points in a single play would be a 1 in a million chance. In fact, there can be as many as 250,000 possessions in any given NBA season. Multiply that over the course of decades and decades of games.
Digga, was war denn das 8-Punkte-Play?
And the odds of a single play yielding more than 7
Muss doch Tracy McGrady gewesen sein.
points is not just 1 in a million, it's 1 in millions. And yet it's happened. 8 points, 1 play. It's February 13th, 2019.
Wieder die Warriors.
The Warriors, again, are facing the Blazers in Portland. There's about 4 minutes left in the fourth, and the Blazers have taken control of the game. The score is 110 to 103. Blazers have the lead and possession. The Warriors are completely unraveling. Draymond Green is becoming more unhinged with each passing moment. So in an effort to stop the bleeding, Draymond does what only he could do as the all-time elite defensive player that he is.
Lead in the fourth quarter of that game.
Absolutely hack the opposing player. Zach Collins is awarded 2 free throws and heads to the line. And this, my friends, is where all hell breaks loose. The refs review the foul and bump the call from a common foul to a flagrant foul. That means the Blazers will retain possession after the free throws. Draymond Green can't believe the call, so he attempts to do what no player has ever done before. Convince the ref to overturn the call by shouting in his face. This does not work, and Draymond is handed a technical foul. But while all of this is unfolding, Steve Kerr is descending into a manic episode over the call.
Und kriegt auch ein technisches Foul.
So now he's ripping the ref a new one. Ref ain't having it, so he throws Steve Kerr out of the game. Chaos ensues. In a matter of 60 seconds, Draymond's original shooting foul has turned into 2 free throws from the flagrant foul, 3 free throws from the technical fouls, and possession of the ball back to the Blazers.
Okay,
so Damian Lillard steps to the line and knocks down the first free throw from the first tech, and that's 1 point. He knocks down the second free throw from the second technical foul, and that's 2 points. He steps up for the third free throw from the third tech, and he nails that. That's 3 points. But now Zach Collins steps up to the line to shoot his 2 free throws from the flagrant foul committed by Draymond, and he knocks down both. That's 5 points, and the Blazers haven't even shot a field goal yet. And because Draymond committed a flagrant foul, the Blazers retain possession. They inbound the ball, get
Also einfach nur eigene Dummheit.
right into their set, and to close out a possession that started with a measly little shooting foul, Seth Curry swings the ball to Jake Layman, who knocks down the corner 3, bringing the total number of points off of this one play to 8. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is
Das war auf jeden Fall auch der letzte Sargnagel, der das Ding dann zugemacht hat. Digga, guck dir das an, 113, 118 in den letzten 3 Minuten.
how the Portland Trailblazers
Wenn du nicht genau so ein Ding dann auch nochmal hinlegst, wie die das gerade gemacht haben, dann bekommst du da auch nicht mehr.
became the first NBA team
Steve Kerr hat 2 Techniken bekommen. Was denn das?
to pull off an 8-point play. And these 8 points didn't just come off of one possession. They all came from the same singular play. In fact, there's only one
stimmt.
distinct play that took place throughout
Possession,
this
aber
entire
Play auf jeden
sequence of
Fall.
events. And that was the final cross-court pass to Layman. Draymond's initial foul sparked a series of events that spiraled into absolute chaos and resulted in 8 points on one play. But you don't gotta take my word for it. On the Trailblazers official channel, they posted this entire sequence, describing it in one sentence. I looked, I scoured the web, and according to everything I can find, this is the one and only time in NBA history that a team managed to pull off the impossibly
8-point
rare
play.
8-point play. The rarest play in NBA history.
Oder wenn du das einem normalen Basketball-Fan erzählst, der jetzt nicht deep drin ist und sagst so, Bruder, pass auf, mit einem normalen Shot in der 2, also in der Dreierlinie machst du 2 Punkte, außerhalb der Dreierlinie machst du 3. Auch wenn du es richtig gut anstellst, dann kriegst du sogar 8 Possession mit einem Play. 8 Punkte mit einem Play. Ja, wild.